then sing Ganesha Sharanam Jai Jai Ganesha. Sharanam means to take refuge in, and this is Ganesh. He is said to be the remover of obstacles. So if you feel like there are any obstacles in place for you for your practice today, while we sing, see them being cleared away. Take an inhale. If you're not already in a comfortable seat, find one now. And on your next inhale, we're just going to take a few shoulder rolls. So bring your shoulders way up to your ears and then draw them down your back. And you can either do this with your hands flat on your thighs or with your palms facing up. Bring them all the way down. Feel your shoulder blades move way down, like towards your hips. Good, one more, just like that. Nice. And on your next inhale, bring them up again. And this time, bring your hands back behind you and clasp your fingers. So we're going to reach down towards the floor. Try not to lock your elbows. It's very easy to do that here. So reach down through your hands and push your hands into the ground if you can. If you don't quite get there, don't worry about it. Just move in that direction. At the same time, inhaling your heart forward and drawing your shoulders back. And you may even decide to peek up at the ceiling. Nice. And then exhale, come back. And we'll do the opposite position. So bringing your hands out in front of you. Inhale. And as you exhale, press the palms forward and draw the heart back. So you're taking the exact opposite position with your spine. You can gaze down at your belly button and really reach those arms forward. Good. Next inhale, bring your arms up with that same clasp and just move in opposite directions with your spine. Feeling the sides of your waist lengthen. Should feel good. We don't do this very often in our day. And exhale your arms down by your sides. So that got us prepared for what we're going to do next, which is building some heat in boat pose and what tends to be called either tabletop or altar pose. So start with your feet out in front of you like this, and take your hands underneath your thighs. The elbows are going to be out to the sides and the shoulders will stay relaxed as much as possible. On your next inhale, you're going to lean back and lift your feet up off of the floor. So this in itself can be some work, right? Letting your chest stay connected towards your thighs instead of rounding back like this. But just take a few breaths here. If you want to test your balance, your arms could come out to your sides. And then on your next exhale, take your hands back to where they were. Let your feet connect down to the floor. Bring your hands by your hips. And try to be as tall as possible here. So like in the beginning when we just lifted, lengthened through the sides of the waist, do that same thing here. So you can use your hands to push into the floor to lift up at the top of your head. And by the same token, reach out through your feet. On your next inhale, bring your right leg in and place it right next to your left thigh. So this leg is going to stay really strong. The tendency is to kind of let it flop out. So keep it really strong and lifted. Let your left hand cross around your right leg. And then start with your gaze towards front. So inhale here. And on your next exhale, using this really strong foundation you've created, let yourself twist around towards the opposite shoulder. And then this right hand can either come behind you, or if you feel pretty comfortable, you could just reach it back. Okay, so explore those two options and see what works best for you. You might even do both. Take another inhale here, reach up even more to the top of your head. And then as you exhale, unwind and come back to where you were. So letting your knee move out to the side from here, keeping this leg really active and letting your knee come down towards the floor. Oftentimes, if we're tighter in this position, you might notice the knee wants to lift up. So having some support under that knee is quite nice. Could be a blanket, a towel, whatever you've got laying around. Just placing it right underneath that knee. So on your next inhale, let your fingertips come to the floor. Lift up tall through your spine. You might decide to stay here, or folding forward is also an option. So take your time. There's no goal, there's no rush as to where you need to get to here. Let yourself come forward as far as your body will let you. And avoid this action, right? This passive sort of feeling. So allow yourself to stay really, really active here. Inhale. You can gaze at the front of your shin. And exhale. I like to actually pull the floor a little bit. That helps me bring my heart forward even more. I could stay here all day. But we have another side to do. So come on back up and bring that right knee back in. And return to where you started. Both feet extended out, hands by your side. You might feel like you're able to be a little bit taller after that. So take a breath or two to find that space again. And then let's create the other side. So left leg's going to come in, reach up. Cross the right arm over this time. It could be elbow or just forearm. And then try, if you didn't before, just reaching that left hand out. Gaze forward, and then as you exhale, opening across the other side. So really experimenting with what works for you here. Arm up, arm down. But definitely stay really tall at the top of your head. Think about the sides of your neck lengthening. Next exhale, you're going to unwind. Let that left knee open out to the side. Same thing here, prop if needed. Fingertips right beside the foot. You might stay, this is enough. There's a lot of work going on here. Or you can fold in, and again, take your time. We all have this like, oh, we want to get somewhere, but encourage your body to take its time. Walk forward, take a breath. Walk a little further forward, take another breath. Don't be in a hurry. Let yoga be the one place where you're not in a hurry. Good. You might notice one side's a lot easier than the other. And walk up back through center. Let that knee come in and release it forward. So bring your arms around your shins. Give yourself a nice hug in and then round through your spine. Ujjayi means victory, victorious. And it's often said to be a wave-like breath, creating a restriction at the back of your throat, a focused inhale and exhale. So try it. Sit comfortably, let your hands be rested on your knees, palms up or down. And place the tongue to the roof of your mouth so that you can keep your jaw really relaxed. As you inhale, feel a sense of your throat just closing off, and you might hear a whispering sound or the sound of a wave coming in. I'm going to exaggerate it so that you can hear it. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. This next one is a cleansing breath. It's actually called a kriya, not necessarily a pranayama. It's called Kapalabhati breathing. The cool word means skull shining breath. So give it a try. Hands on your belly. Inhale. Next exhale, exhale out all the way. Take it just a regular breath. Inhale, expand through the ribs. And exhale, feel the ribs contract. Let's try it one more time. Inhale. One more. Exhale out completely. Inhale, expand. Exhale, contract. Right, take your time getting up. Be slow. Have a great day. See you next time. Namaste.